bankroll and not mine. Using your bankroll and not mine. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday. I am doing another set of GT Sport races, daily races, the weekly setup that Gran Turismo puts forth for us to participate in, raise our driver's rating, raise our skill rating, and you guys know that I have been working on trying to increase my level, get past my frustrations with the sport mode and its ridiculous penalties that it has. So what I've been doing today is grinding. Every single race has been successful. I will say from here to here have all been second places, flawless races, and obtaining good spaces as far as my ratings. So I gotta jump into this one because I now have an A driver's rating. I'm working up to be A plus, and I have an S for the skill rating, which is what I was working for. But what it did was place me with the fastest dudes in the game as far as ratings go to the lap times here on the track. So I'm in the mix of guys that's way faster than me. The closest guy to my time was like 30 flat, and again, you see I'm way in the back of the pack. Everybody is 28.8 to 28.5 in front of us, and I'm 29.4 there in 13th position. So that lets you know where they kind of rate you and place you. I'm 13th position, and I am the 13th person in the room as far as driver rating goes. So I need to get some spots ahead of me. That is the whole point for this race, and that's what helps me get a better driver's rating. So I've had enough racing today that nerves as cold as ice. I decided to get this GTR because I knew everybody else was going to be like extremely fast. So I wanted to have a little bit of an advantage, although the RCF has way more power and it's lighter, but I'm more comfortable driving the GTR. So we're starting out. I knew we were going to bunch up, but I was kind of confident in my braking areas right here. Got real close, drove up in this shit, and I was just waiting for the spot to get around him. Now I didn't know if I was going to get around him or not. Then we went into this fucking alligator fuck house. I don't know what happened there, but I didn't hit anything. Came back on track, and now I'm down one position, so I really got to fight back and go up. Looks like somebody went off, so we were cleared on our position. We're back at 13. So now here comes the hopeless part, whereas I'm just turning laps to try to keep up with things. They're riding. That was uncharacteristic of them to drop tires like that, but boom, somebody else went off, another person went off, up 2 spots, just like that. This is just the first lap. Guaranteed this is going to be one of the wildest situations I've had, the fastest I've had to drive. So having some proximity on 10th position, coming down here, I'm rolling, trying to stay in this draft, and I know here comes the messed up chicane of death. Flying through here, I just keep pushing, got really close to the wall, but just grab an upshift and keep the pedal to the floor. Coming through the tunnel though, the draft into this braking zone is serious, so I got on the brakes a little bit early. Still ended up a little wide, but dropped a gear to keep acceleration out so I could stay on his tail, and we drove on down this front straight. So I mean, as you can see, it is definitely a grid full of GTRs. It's all GTRs in front of me. I'm really gluing on this dude's bumper, trying to show that I belong in the A and S groups. And it's kind of tight though to look at it. I'm giving dude some pressure, but I mean, he was holding his own. So I'm new to the A and S rating and the A drivers. I kind of went wide there because the braking zone in the draft, you get a lot of dirty air and it'll kind of mess up that braking zone. But me being new to the group, I didn't want to be a new name in there and have a shit race. So I was trying to give some space in the faster areas and try to close in on the braking zones just to apply some pressure, just to let him know I'm here, let him know he ain't getting away from me. And I was actually kind of cool with sitting there in 11th place, nice and tidy on that inner apex, and then we just drive out with some speed. I'm staying wider and stay near the apron so I can already be in position and not shift around coming into the chicane. You know, the chicane is just full of shit. If you can see, he went through bad, that guy went through bad, boom, boom, 2 positions in 1 chicane, we're up to 9th. I kept my composure when I saw him run in because the flag popped up, say yellow flag, and you just got to keep your composure. I mean, I can't not pass there because I was already on the move, but you know, it worked out. We didn't get penalized on that because there's really nothing I could do with blind corners where guys crashing and the flagger was on the outside of that corner. I couldn't see it until later. So we got a comfortable gap on 10th. We're running it up here. I was dropping a second just to maintain some acceleration. Trying to use all of the track. This panning camera was wild tight. Keeping that speed. Here we go, downshifting. I'm trying to run up into 8th, but let's see if I can close the gap here. The 3rd and 4th lap was kind of blurred out. I like the dust kicking up right there on that outer line, running the outer edge of the track. But these guys are fast, man, for real, for real. There was quite a few A+ dudes, some S rates for driver's rating and the skill rate. So I'm just rolling through the motions just to keep myself in position and kind of run away from the guys behind me. So I was trying to lock in on the draft. I don't know if you guys can hear it most of the time, but we hear a tone, a wind tone, a sound, and you can kind of hear yourself in the draft. And I was right at that range where I was in and out of the draft, in and out of the draft. I think 3rd lap was my fastest lap because I was at such a range that I could catch the draft and build enough speed. So I'm really working hard on catching up with this 8th place now. Man, these dudes are way faster. Well, I would say the intensity that they drive at is way higher than mine. My intensity, I kind of like to stay around 30 or 29 second lap times, which is like my comfort zone. Somebody screwed up right there, so that gives me the ability to latch onto their draft. That blue is ugly. That actual GTR, the 08 GTR, is ugly, you know. So having one solid color, that shit looks like an M&M with no M stamp on it. Hideous. But what he is doing is assisting me with a draft so I can run down and get a little bit closer and try to chase down 7th. Dropped the tire because we were really at pace, but I was not lifting that throttle. Those sparks are clean shit. And here we go in the braking zone. This is serious business. Got really close, but I'm staying in the pocket because that's right where I need to be. As we go through the chicane again, man, I was kind of just confident in my line. I've hit it many times, sparking the wall, coming through there, a couple of bounces. That just looks elevated, but man, it's so fun when you get that shit just lined up like that. He seems to be getting ready to battle up on 8th place. I'm sorry, the battle for 8th place. He's running up on 7th place. The battle of 8th place is 3 cars now, me and the 2 in front. And I'm going to try to close in and make this a real distinct battle in the second. And at this point in time, the lap times are consistently 129s. Now that we're all closed in and grouped up, nice little touch that did not drop my SR. So that was, thank the penalty system guys running in here. real close. I went wide because I didn't know if he was going to stand on the brakes any longer. But like I said earlier in one of the other races, when you get to the higher skill races, these guys don't do the bullshit. They would rather outrun you than try to bullshit you with the braking. So I was able to get free on that. But man, we are moving. I don't know if this looks as intense to y'all as it was to me when I was driving, but man, we come in here in this braking zone. I'm standing on it. I went inside because I thought I was going to hit him. It actually made the impact sound, but we actually didn't hit, which was funny. It made Gran Turismo glitch how close I was to it. No SR drop. Got the clean race award at the end. They crashed. They died. I had space. I go through. He could still technically run me down, but this was the last lap, I do believe. He's flashing me as if I was really looking back for him. Fuck out of here, son. I dropped down to second gear to get more acceleration out of this corner so I can try to just hang on until the finish line. So that was good to go. He's trying to lock in on that drag, and we are done. And that is my first race in AS combo with the fastest dudes on the game. So pretty wild. I've definitely got to work on getting my laziness out and dedicate myself to really trying to run that 28, because the 29 is the slowest of the bunch now that I'm in a different rating, and we're gonna work on that. So that was a good race. That's the end of it, and we'll join you back in as soon as I'm kind of over this combo. So we'll join back in on the next combination that they end up running for us for the daily and the weekly races. So that's it for the GT Sport weekly race, and I'm gone.